One of Australia's largest private landholders and oldest cattle producers is a company called NAPCO. For 145 years, they have been quietly getting on with the job of producing quality Australian beef. Steve, we are on this uniquely Australian landscape. Where exactly are we?
So, Laura, this is the home of NAPCO, the North Australian Pastoral Company. This particular place where we're at is Alexandria. Alexandria is the biggest cattle station on the Barkly tableland. It runs about 70,000 head of cattle. The animal welfare and the health of the environment are the keys to our long-term sustainability plan. First and foremost, we need to look after the country. And the beautiful thing about this country is it's such good cattle country.
Amazing. Well, let's go have a look at some cattle, hey?
Let's do that.
Daryl, I understand how you handle cattle has changed a lot over the years, but these cattle seem really quiet and calm.
If the cattle are quiet and have a calm disposition, they lead a healthier life, a more productive life, and the outcome is that they actually produce a much higher quality meat and they have a smaller impact on the environment. All of our stock staff get trained in livestock handling. We even provide the training to the people that transport our cattle.
Your cattle have been bred for the harsh Northern Territory conditions. Can you tell me a bit about the science of your breeding program?
It's the largest program of its kind in the world. For 40 years we've been working on this breeding program, focusing on improving the fertility of our animals, growing well and a healthy, productive life. And one of the amazing outcomes is that independent scientists have found out that it's actually reduced our methane emission intensity by 43%. So what that means is instead of emitting this to the environment, they're actually putting energy into producing meat and milk and raising their calves. The animals are here for a shorter period of time, having a smaller impact on the environment. It reduces the carbon footprint. The animals are more productive. It's quite a remarkable outcome.
Five Founders Beef is the first carbon-neutral beef brand in Australia. Now, this is not easy to achieve, considering cattle emit methane, a greenhouse gas.
Part of our journey of reducing our carbon footprint is to find a way to reduce the methane emissions that cattle belch into the environment every day. So we've started feeding a dietary supplement to them during a short period for 100 days. But the journey we're on is to actually feed it to them for their entire life. If we do that, then the impact will be massive. But there's no solution for that at the moment anywhere in the world, and that's why we've partnered with the company that manufacture this product. Their company's called DSM. So we want to find a way we can feed it to all of our cattle.
NAPCO feels strongly about being land stewards. Good land management and sustainable actions overall improve biodiversity conservation.
So 99% of our land has never been cleared. It's never been ploughed, hasn't had fertilisers, no introduced plants. So Australian Wildlife Conservancy are all about improving biodiversity conservation for the world. They already own land, and by partnering with us, they've doubled their footprint. This provides the perfect opportunity to demonstrate to the world that cattle and conservation can actually work together.
And I've seen you've got a great diversity of crew out on the station.
We've got a great team, and the biggest difference we've seen is so many more ladies coming into our industry. The ratio these days of our workforce is probably around 50% ladies, 50% blokes. So I think the way the ladies handle cattle, care about the land and the machinery, it's a touch that we've probably been missing, I think.
I've worked mostly in camps with a lot of blokes, and it's really good being in a camp with a lot of girls.
It's very encouraging that there's so many girls coming into our industry.
But when it's all girls, you find yourself jumping in there more, which is really great. I've found my confidence is boosted heaps.
You're always challenging yourself. We're always learning something new. We're always taking on a new task. You look at yourself a month ago and you never thought you'd be able to do that. It's empowering.
So we feel it's important as a large organisation to be responsible. Five Founders is Australia's first carbon-neutral beef brand, certified by Climate Active, part of the Australian government.
We have a plan. Our plan is to reduce our impact and overall produce better quality beef.
The future of the cattle industry will be one where this is a given that we have a minimal impact on the environment. So right across the planet, the ability to collect information and data has just exploded. And so we're taking all of that technology and then applying it across 6 million hectares and 200,000 cattle.
By doing this, we help the industry and we also, more importantly, help the environment.